and that he has gone through the processes, has been vetted, and is part of a short list of about 12 who will soon
go to the high court,
receive their promotion.
All right, so we say how Phoenix me di CK. And you know, we are learning as the judge they say what be the center of controversy. Ewo Abronye DC remand case na me ba cho lawyers e kuku da mina so e protest and the decision last Friday with me edema no. The latest ever according to Mopene Francis Samson ayeni niladia or no the Joy News host or Joy News file host and I feel so no other articles are here picking online HM say this judge any nomination very soon he will be promoted to a high court judge obetumi akodi nsema kese and question marks will be ba busu ebetumi akohu ni nyina ne say on Friday ena judge your friend say Bright Aqua what I say his honor Bright Aqua ono ena etimi etena Abronye DC case in so for the first time with me eden call remand for about 3 days be or signed by Friday at Accra Circuit Court 9 ono ena presiding judge ohyaso ewo with me assign so ebo chase Abronye DC ensign call for 1 week remand be manager Omra on the 19th of September abusia remand no any the final judgment or passing the conclusive message or the maya aqua controversial which means sometimes in certain cases any pebi more important than ibinom and sometimes freedom of speech crown won't mean guarantee a whole lot of issues and a judge no ekeke kan ya ema with me digina so e de kire say Abronye DC 18 ko na onkoje remand 1 week be remember after said that decision ne buy no lawyers akasa Martin Kwebu Oliver Bakavoma wonom in fact obi oni mra bia no e condemn say emfata say Abronye DC e call remand for that misdemeanor case na you say what did IGP atem na busia ho controversies dia ba pi now ebra ensem no eba no ho na ene stories are airdropping ya che say you betimi aka kirew ene say judge awotena asem no so opinion offense Bright Aqua no me ba cho wanya nomination kura che say ya ne verti bi akaso mampani ebetumi aso ani in na wakọ akoye high court judge but for now order pending because he nyanso ani in nti no omo twen say bi akiri asem bi ama so it is possible say bia this particular Abronye case decision I will take here no ebetumi affect no ebetumi affect no abusia bekonya kotie lawyer Samson Ladia no the host of Joy News file or confirm these details edema bet before that there was also another article circulated say indeed this judge mebacho when you're vetting you're vetting by the Judicial Council on the 20th of August 2025 at around 1:20 p.m. and I just say yetimi eye ne vetting man nti nomination ne vetting bibia wakwawi akase ebeso any in keke and ebusia sa story a dropping but yankoni entie details of judge we and the possible promotion obetimi anya raise eyebrows kakra because omo temra no eka ene yeti asese judge no the ruling or the maye any how we see a man the conclusion e wa Abronye DC remand him no questionable intino so kopiem e wo high court and sha ebetimi aye dangerous for Ghana's democracy any constitution per how a judge no esi judge ne niema abusia yentie details na menka o say miracle saboaje enra ono so react to this Abronye DC case no on Joy News one lawyer Samson Ladi enye easy omutima the face of abusia yenka ni nyina bom na yentie ensem
for a judge to write a judgment and suggest in there or state categorically that we are not all equal before the law. That is disturbing.
It's just in practice.
In practice. That is the effect of it. The law and the courts is where we can practice that which we are entitled to. That is it. The courts bring finality to what we can access and not access. So if we can go to the court and the courts think that we are all not equal before the law, how do I ever get this constitutional right of mine ever enforced? Where's my hope? We have opened the door to political and elitism abuse. So if you do not have power, you don't count. But this is not the country we sought to build. That the Constitution clearly states from its start. It is we, the people. For God's sake, that judge and the judicial system must take a proper review of his conduct. I don't know the man. I have no personal problem with anybody. You may have legal reasons why you don't think Abronye should have bail. You understand? For example, the argument about flight risk, he has created a legitimacy for it himself. But to pass such comments which are referable, this is judgment, though. They cannot be the path of our democracy, it can't be the path of our constitutionalism, and it must be condemned by every sound, legal, democratic mind, constitutional mind, legal mind. And I think the Chief Justice should take a particular interest in this matter and review this action. If there's a misconduct on his part, action should be taken. If there's a technical inappropriateness in it, it must be revised. We can't have this sitting anywhere in our judgment, because judgment equally become part of our law. Please.
These rulings at the lower court, they don't become part of our law.
So it's from the High Court.
They don't become part of our law.
So when does it become part of our law?
Well, this is a lower court, so it's not referable for any use in any court.
But we can't have some. And you should remember, this is somebody who is supposed to go to the High Court. True or false?
We understand that. Right? We understand that he applied for promotion because he's qualified to go to the next stage, which is the High Court.
Yes.
And that he has gone through the processes, has been vetted, and is part of a short list of about 12 who will soon
go to the High Court,
receive their promotion
to the Superior Court. Can you imagine what is going to happen there if there's orientation of the person going there?
I don't know why we are being very academic and making it even sound as if there's something rational going on with Abronye's situation. It's pure political. It's a strategy. I beg you. I deliberately refuse to participate in the earlier debate.
So, quick, you say it's pure political witch hunt.
Yes. And you see, the president cannot cultivate multiple Kevin Taylors. Water them, watch them grow, benefit from them. And then when he comes to power and the fruits are bearing, and we want to help him pluck the fruit and give him to him to taste, he says, no, all of a sudden I want to cut it.
Are you suggesting you are behind Abronye's?
I beg you. I mean, if I am, I will say it. Let me make it. I will have no shame because the president has shown the way.
The question to him is, if two wrongs make a right, that's
I'll come to that. You let me flow.
Yeah.
So you cannot cultivate and plant multiple Kevin Taylors. Plant and cultivate multiple Twene Jonas. Benefit from them. The guy basically walked into our country with an arrest warrant on his head. Walked through the airport with an allegation of having protection by the national security. And that can be validated by specific places where he was found. Sat on radio, boastfully, spoke and said nobody can do anything to him. Walked into the Supreme Court and got cleared by the nation's laws. It is extremely difficult for anybody around this to convince me that Abronye has done something that warrants what he is doing if our laws have cleared the earlier plans. Please let me flow. You see, there's something going on in Nepal right now. And if this government doesn't take care, and they think that in 2025, for fear of tasting their own medicine, they can put impediments in our ways, they are joking. Indeed, you can actually jail me. I won't lie to you about that. You can pick me up this morning and send me to jail. But do you know what will happen? There will be millions more of miracles coming up the very day you lock me up. So I'll never sit here and say, I will speak, I'll say whatever I want to say, there's nothing you can do to me. There are laws. Which laws are we going to formulate? Every single law that is against harmful speech, hate speech, whatever violent attacks, they're already there in our statute.
What's the comparison with Nepal?
I'm coming.
Because Nepal, the youth there are not doing party business. They have decided to come together. They have decided to come together as a united group to say we fight corruption. They have toppled the prime minister. They have toppled the president. Everybody is going
Wait. The youth are on the streets because when they started raising the issues of corruption, the government wanted to shut them up by shutting down social media. Please, that is the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that you cannot plant multiple Kelvin Taylors. Give them roses in our country.
I agree with you on that.
And then when it is time for you to taste, why? Abronye is your opponent's version of Kelvin Taylor. You don't want it? Then go back and fix the Kelvin Taylor plant you planted. I am a Methodist. I am a Presby-trained person. He's my president. I was trained in the Kwaku Hall. I will never use hate speech. You will never hear me insulting anybody. I do not have a single record. As aggressive, forceful as I make my point, you can never have a single record of me, even attacking anybody's persona. I don't ever do that. But I will not take preaching the moral lessons from people who live in the brothel. The president is the last person that we would accept formulating such laws. You know what he's doing? He's afraid of his own shadows. When you call a clan, a tribe, Sakawa Mafia, is that hate speech? The president went on his social media handle and called the Achim people of this country Achim Sakawa Mafia.
No, he didn't call
I don't think.
I don't think.
No.
Please. No. Let me tell you something, Mr. President. Mr. President, listen to me. Dennis Miracle Sabwani. I have never sat on any radio station. I make a point.
But
the tweet is here. Please.
No, you know what you're saying? Not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
A group of people were the target of the Sakawa Mafia.
Not the whole
And people know them.
I'm sorry, seniors. I am the last person you will do this to. The man wrote, listen to me, he wrote, and the description was Achim Sakawa Mafia. Please, whether you are referring to, like I am here.
We know, we are not disputing that.
We are not.
That's what are you talking about? Correct?
No. But what was the description? What was the description? So what are you talking about?
I'm saying that the Achim Sakawa Mafia is not about the entire Achim people. You and I, all of us, always use this term Achim Mafia. We do it quietly. So let's not say we don't know what the Achim Mafia represents. It's a group of people, a particular group of people.
And there were photographs of those people, images of those people that were put up. Let's have him make it.
Can I please insist on the point I'm making?
Go ahead.
Without being gaslighted. Why are you making it quickly? Listen, the president knew the name of Nana Bedietu Asante.
Okay, so now you know names.
He knew the name of Nana Dodanko Akufo. He knew the name of Gabi Ochredako. If you want to describe any group of persons and you call their clan and their tribe names, I'm asking a simple question. Is Achim Sakawa Mafia a hate speech or not? You can say it's not.
It's not hate speech.
Perfect. Okay, so if it is not, then I can list several things that so many people have written on social media that are not hate speech. Let me also quickly come and say something. I heard the president in his engagement say that, you know, if you sit on radio and say that I wish so and so person was in a helicopter, I wish so and so is in a helicopter,
the helicopter
then
that
it is
crashed.
a problem.
Yeah.
If you sit on radio and TV, and as a former president, you say that Nana Dodanko Akufo is older than me, he is likely to die before I die. Is it the same?
It's not his wish.
Oh, I beg you.
It's not his
Is the wish of is me wishing?
Stop interfering with him. Let him
I am asking you.
You shouldn't be asking rhetoric questions.
You know, Dennis he has his timer. He says it. So he will tell me that I have not given him enough time.
I am saying that. You see, I know what I'm saying. The president, he opened his mouth and said that the sitting president is likely to die before him. I am saying that point, is it a problematic point? If it is not, perfect. Then anybody sitting on TV,
don't be asking them questions.
Then anybody sitting on TV, I'm asking you, anybody sitting on TV wishing that another person should have been in a helicopter could not be faulted for anything. It is not up to you to determine, I beg you. It's not up to you. Why? Don't we have 2-year-olds dying?
There's nothing illegal about a person to express his wish.
Exactly.
There's nothing illegal.
Yes.
It's just improper. It's unethical.
But it's also improper.
Yes, I mean
it's equally improper for a former president to say that a certain president is likely to die before
My father is likely to die before me. I mean, it doesn't mean I hate him. It's a statistical fact.
And I'm likely to die before.
I'm likely to die before my children.
Mr. President, you don't answer any of my questions.
Okay.
Don't look at them and ask the questions.
So I'm looking at you. The point I'm making is that the president himself is complicit. And I can give you 15 of it. I have it here. 15.
So what's your point?
15.
What's your point now?
Hate speeches. 15 of divisive speeches.
Very possible.
15 of several speeches that fall in the same category he wants to formulate laws about. There are laws already. If I insult or say something unpalatable against you, whether you are the IGP, you are the Attorney General, you are the President, there are laws that gives you room to seek redress. Don't attempt to sneak in laws that will gag us.
No, don't sneak in.
I beg you.
He has a legitimate point there. We have to be careful.
To sneak laws that will... You are stressing me up. I beg you.
I beg you, that you sneaking, it looks like we are...
Don't sneak in laws. Why? Don't sneak in laws. Don't sneak in laws
I know what you're saying.
that are attempting to gag us under the guise of, I want to prevent hate speech, I want to do so and so. Why? If Abronye says that he thinks the IGP is part of an NDC strategic team, it could be possible. It could be a lie. Let the IGP take him on in his personal capacity. Why we know in this country, when the same president and his government, his party people, said emphatically that our bench in the Supreme Court is loaded by MPP judges. And that when they give judgment, they taint it as MPP judgment. They call them names unanimous FC. Are we not in this country when they call the Chief Justice, Madame Gertrude Tokonu, the mother or whatever of MPP?
Women's organization.
So you see, my point here is, you benefited from all of this. Nobody died. The country didn't burn.
Yeah.
Don't attempt to, for the fear of the same medicine being applied to you, make laws. It will not work. Like I told you earlier, Council, you could arrest me, honestly speaking. You could. In fact, I don't have to say anything for you to go after me.
Okay.
But tomorrow morning, just as it's happening in Nepal, there will be several other people rising up to defend this right. You said we are going to come to the specific...
We don't want Nepal in Ghana.
Right. No, then the government should act right.
We want demonstration when it has to happen, but we don't want anybody burning Parliament or burning our Supreme Court or anything.
All right, so maybe EDC have Phoenix. Me now say we nyabre e de ma me abusia questions are eba eno no a. Je say judge friend say Bright Aqua ono LED Abronye DC case between ono any IGP nsem na ye say wakodi di IGP atem into no emrem no wa committee ade friend say misdemeanor into watimi akọ remand 3 days watimi so asa akọ another remand for another 1 week a ye hwe ni say next week e kọ na Abronye DC be san so ababioma aye controversial mpacho. What we are gathering confirmed some we betimi amiati ase say the judge has already gotten the nomination vetting etimi abaso on the 20th of August. Now this is in line with article 144 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Ono etimi apply because we service so much Ghana mremu a at a point say no qualify say waji promotion tino wa apply enya ne vetting a ya nominate na enche ebia o mampani betimi asweni in na watimi akopiem as a high court judge ehode decisions so be taken na me pa to say e be affected nation no. And the questions are ever and it says see yempo yes circuit court judge no e na utimi keke kan sansem wi ma conclusion say dia then their question says so call esoro ha omo enim die besi so we busin update ye de amount e wo channel no so men ka say me di edc key and your first time and subscribe to channel no say you post video bit me so enya update.